welcome back to Goddess of Bliss Tarot. Let's just jump right in. Today's video, we are going to be doing a week ahead prediction. So this is a quick little energy forecast just to kind of give us an idea of what kind of themes, what kind of energies, what kind of events are you going to be dealing with these next 7 days. So this is going to cover January 31st all the way until February 6th of 2022. So these are one of the few readings that I have on this channel that are not timeless. I want to keep it as specific and as tuned in as possible for you guys. So this is pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's all take a deep breath in. Release. Pause the video if you need to, and when you're ready, you can select the link for your pile down below. I will see you guys in your pile. Hey pile ones, welcome. This was the crystal you guys selected. She's so complicated. I love her. So much depth too. I love it. Lots of character with this crystal. All right, so this is an oracle card that is going to show us it's going to represent the overall themes and energies supporting you for this coming week of the 31st through the 6th. Oh, cool. So Shakti, transformation. So there's going to be some positive changes coming your life, whether they be small or big. My pile ones, there's going to be some changes that come in this coming week for you guys. They will be positive though, especially because this is in the upright position. This is also saying that this coming week, if you've been, say you've been postponing on doing your New Year's resolution goals or trying to break bad habits that you otherwise have just been really having a hard time facing or directing, or say there's just one small thing that you want to do, like I want to start meal prepping this week, or I want to do that. You will know what it is when I was talking. Whatever came to mind when I was just talking, that's what it is. This week, the energy of the universe is going to be prime condition for you to create that positive change. So it just depends on how clear and precise you are about what you want to change and why you want to change it, and you put the hard work in behind it. This is the universe coming in, and you're not going to see any blocks in your way to positive change. So that's cool. There we go. Okay, let's look at the beginning of the week. We're going to be starting with Monday. What can our lovely pile ones expect beginning of the week? Ooh, cool. All right. The Magician. For some reason, the stretched out claws I'm seeing here with this one is really standing out to me. I'm going to get one more card. Very powerful week. It makes sense that you have the Magician with the transformation card. This is reaffirming that inner power. So beginning of the week, I see you getting in tune with what you want to create. You're going to be feeling on top of the world and in control of your life. You're going to be feeling goal-driven, goal-oriented, ambitious. This is a lot of Aries energy, right? So fiery, new beginnings. This is an ambitious. That sounds weird for some reason. This is an ambitious week for my pile ones. Ooh. Okay. Page of Cups. Cool. So, beginning of the week, I see you guys dreaming, daydreaming. You're going to be really thinking about what you want, getting clear on what you want. It's moving out of this, because this makes me think of a cat when like they just like stretch and they're all good. Well, it came up in reverse, so this makes sense. This is you coming out of a relatively relaxing weekend. If you didn't have a relaxing weekend, then this is also just saying like maybe lazy habits. So relaxing too much at the expense of things that you need to do. That's the only time that it's lazy and it's not beneficial rest and taking care of yourself. Yeah, I see that happening. beginning of the week, you're all sorts of powered up, and it's because you're going to feel inspired. This is really positive energy so far, you guys. Let's look at what's going to go down middle of the week. Let's look at midweek for pile 1, please. 5 of air can. Ooh. Okay. So there's going to be some conflict. There's going to be maybe just a slight argument or disagreement. This is just showing me like friction within the realm of words and thoughts. So something's going to throw you out of balance midweek. It's not like it's going to be long lasting, because these are swords energy. I'm not seeing any major arcana or anything yet. It'll be temporary, but it's just showing you. Review everyone's motives. The 5 of Swords talks about friction, arguing. It's like getting in that argument with someone where you cannot, like, neither of you refuse to admit where you could be just a teensy bit wrong. So I do see it ending though midweek. End of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction, so that could be something that you kind of face midweek, where you start to feel the reprieve from the painful endings. But also this could be that energy where it's kind of like that, it's like the growing pains associated with going back to the gym, for example, right? So getting back into shape when you had already been in shape, you just fallen out of it. It's that kind of vibe where you're like, oh my gosh, no. Let me go binge watch another couple shows on Netflix first, please. But no. This is like, nope, it's time to get up and go and go and go. We gotta make things happen. We gotta take back control of our lives. Some of you will be going back to the gym for the first time in a while this week as well. I'm seeing that. Let's look at end of the week, pile number 1. Yeah, but there's also just like, this could be a bit of an argument or the end of an argument. So say you've been in like just constant bickering with someone or disagreement with someone, that will be ending. I see that ending this week, midweek for you. Okay, end of the week. Wow. Okay, so 2 of coins in reverse and 2 of swords in reverse. So you guys are going to be feeling slightly out of balance end of the week. Or, oh, you know what this is? Okay. It's... You guys are my go-getters, my heavy hitters, my work hard, play hard. Hang on, let me adjust these. All right, so sorry guys, the cards moved. I just edited that part out because I didn't want you to have to sit there and wait and watch me move and rearrange the cards. So you guys are beginning this transformation process, right? You're going to start to introduce positive changes into your life this coming week. Midweek is when you're going to hit that like hump day kind of thing, right? Where you're like, oh, it's getting kind of hard. It's getting kind of hard. I'm outside of my comfort zone. I don't like this. I do see you relapsing just a little bit into, not entirely back into, like all this hard work isn't going to be wasted, but you are going to treat yourself. You are going to relapse just a little bit just to recover from this intense fighting for what you want. This is a lot of health energy, health nuts in here. So going back to the gym, meal prepping, starting a new diet. For some of you, this could even talk about just journaling, especially if you are a writer. That's going to be something where you're like, okay, it's time. Like you're feeling the muse. Especially if you're a writer, but any kind of artist, any type of creative endeavor at the beginning of the week, you're going to be feeling that muse, that inspiration, and then midweek you're going to be dragging just a little bit because it's going to be getting into that hard work part, that persistence part that's required after the inspiration part. And then it is going to kick things a little out of balance, okay, end of the week. So this weekend period, Whatever you decide, though, you're not going to be of two minds about it. You're not going to be indecisive. And in a lot of ways, this soft little recharge, it's a soft relapse, okay? So this is like, by soft relapse, could be as simple as, say you cut out sugar at the beginning of the week. This is you doing some kind of compromise, some kind of like, okay, I'm going to have chocolate, but it's going to be dark chocolate covered fruit or something like that, right? Soft sacrifices, soft relapses, because it's gonna bring your heart and your mind into balance so that you kind of appease this friction energy, this unpleasantness. You appease it, right? We sate it, but we're not giving into it entirely. And so that's actually going to, I see that really confirming and strengthening your resolve for the coming week. So it's like taking a nice little rest this weekend, more so than what you normally would have if you hadn't pushed so hard at the beginning of the week. But honestly, I'm seeing all of this is exactly what you need. It's exactly what your heart and your mind needs. The fact that we do have these twos coming up, I see that meaning two different things. Some of you will be starting this endeavor with a partner or a friend or a family member where you guys are gonna be like, okay, like let's go on plant-based eating just for this coming month or something like that. You guys will be starting something together. If that's not how the week is starting, by the end of the week, someone in your life is going to be watching all of this and witnessing all of this and feeling really really admiring you and feeling very inspired. And so they're going to want to hop on. By the end of the week, they're going to be like, hey, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Let's do that together. And so moving forward, you're going to have a little transformation buddy. So pile one, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Remember to stay in your power, stay dreamy, understand that this discomfort that you feel, it is going to be temporary. Air is, out of all of the elements, air, swords, that is the most temporary. So this is going to be pretty short-lived, pretty short-lasting. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else for you guys. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Feel free to come back during the week if something turns out to be true for you, and let us know. Let's share what happens. If you like this video, go ahead and please press that like button. And of course, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile twos. Welcome to your pile. This was the crystal you selected. Its shape has always kind of reminded me a little bit of a dinosaur head. I don't know, just something weird. This is citrine. So this is something that is used for connecting with your solar plexus chakra. So if that feels like something that connects with you, that might be something you want to look into this week. Okay, so let's look at this oracle card. This is going to show us the kind of general themes and really just overall energy that's going to be supporting you this week ahead. Ooh, Kali Ma in reverse, liberation. Okay, so not gonna lie with you guys. There's gonna be something that happens this week that involves you processing your rage, your anger. You're gonna feel, you're gonna be pissed. Something's gonna happen this week where you're gonna be pissed, or it's just gonna be one of those emotional weeks. Like, you know how sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and someone could say hi to you and it would piss you off? It's a little bit of that kind of energy. But here's the thing, and this is why this is coming in to support you. Kali Ma, she brings in destruction to everything that does not serve you. She cuts away all of the bullshit. So the fact that she's coming in reverse means that you're going to get the softer side of her. And this is really just all about you channeling your anger, any feelings that you dislike, any discomfort, this is saying that you will need to channel this into creativity. You're going to feel tempted to do something that's more destruction related, like starting fights or saying things that hurt people, or, you know, like destruction, take it with a grain of salt when I say destruction, but you can create these, you can take these negative energies, these harder to hold energies, such as anger or resentment or bitterness, and you are going to be, Kali Ma's going to be here to help teach you how to channel it into creativity so that you are elevated into a creation mode as opposed to a destruction mode. So with that, let's jump right in and see how the first beginning of the week is going to go for my pile twos, starting Monday, January 31st. Let's get some more info. Let's see. Okay, Monday. Oop. There we go. Yeah. Okay. 10 of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. The Magician keeps coming out for the collective, man. Okay, so I'm seeing this as a family quarrel. Quarrel? I don't know why that word was so hard to say just then. Something with family. There's going to be something with family. This could even be as simple as your dog eating like a new pair of shoes. Yeah, like your dog eating a new pair of shoes or something that you really like, and you have to just remember to be patient with them. That whole myth of if a dog poops or pees in your house, and if you shove their nose into it, then that'll make them learn. No, that is so much bullshit. That is all of the bullshit. I have spent a lot of time working with a lot of, I used to have volunteered in animal shelter, and I worked with a lot of their behavioral specialists and learned a lot from them who specialize in training dogs. That is so much bullshit. It actually does more harm than good. So this energy actually makes a lot of sense, because when you get pissed, it's easy to want to go into punishment mode, as opposed to when a dog does something wrong. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, it's because you did something where, say, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, don't be testy. Okay, but I'm just saying, so say your dog eats a new pair of shoes. Did you leave them out? Were they able to get to it? You know, have you had the time? Have you set aside the time to be able to work with and train your fur baby so that they know how to redirect any anxious energy that they have into chewing toys and things that they're supposed to, right? So see, if you see what I'm kind of getting at here, it's that kind of theme, whether you have a dog or not, although it's pretty strong. If you have a dog, they could be doing something that pisses you off pretty early in the start. So it doesn't have to just be a dog. That came through really strongly though for a reason. So either way though, there's going to be some kind of disempowering moment. It just starts beginning of the week, so it makes sense. It's like starting that analogy that came through earlier where I was talking about when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It's kind of like a little bit of waking up on the wrong side of the bed first thing in the week. That made zero sense, but it's the start of the week as the same way as it is, you know, the start of the day. So, and you know what they say, like you have a choice. You can either allow that to ruin your day, allow that energy to carry through the rest of your week, through the rest of your day, or you can channel it. But you'll just be feeling. The Magician reversed isn't always the best card to see, because it can talk about disempowerment, but it also can talk about an abuse of power. Again, coming back to, so this could also be if you have kiddos, turning their mistakes into teaching moments as opposed to punishment moments is a message there for someone, potentially. But yeah, something That's so weird. Something with a dog. Something with and you know what? So a dog, a child, or someone who's very loyal to you. Yeah, we're not, it's going to be different for all of you, so we're not going to try and figure out what it is, but there's going to be something that pisses you off first thing in the week. And there's going to be that need to self-reflect and to really watch how you use your power, because this can talk about an abuse of power, which can happen very easily when we're pissed, right? We never intentionally go into a situation wanting to hurt someone, right? Typically when we're angry, the hurt only happens because we're reactive instead of proactive. And just take breaths. Okay, let's think what's going on midweek for my pile twos. Playfulness. Oh, that's a quick recovery. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. So you're going to be reconnecting with a sense of playfulness midweek. That's excellent. So that makes sense that Kali Ma is going to be working with you. You're going to be able to channel into creative energy, channel this anger into creative energy, right? So like, for example, with the dog training coming through again, it's like channel that anger and redirect it into, all right, let's get creative and check out some well-trusted and knowledgeable resources when it comes to training, like let's find multiple different sources because the internet never lies, right? No, so just doing your research, like even that, preoccupying your mind so that you're focused on discovering a solution and creating a solution as opposed to punishing the problem. Boom. I see you guys recovering from that very quickly, and you're going to be feeling very like happy and powerful again in like a fun, carefree way midweek. Let's look at end of the week for my pile twos. That was a quick comeback. Still, so this represents fire, fiery energy, and it symbolizes the same element, fire, as we can see with anger, but this card takes that element and it provides this aspect with it. So it uses fire to play. I don't know if that made sense, but you know what I mean? Like, comment down below and let me know if that makes sense or not, because yeah, these messages today, they're coming through like they just, I don't know. I think it's going to be a busy week for you guys, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's keep going. Let's see. Ooh, the weekend. Prince of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, okay. For my pet owners, that dog story, look. I just noticed that he's like on a leash. I'm just seeing training. Big changes happening with your pets, if training wise. It's funny, I've never had so many cards come through about training and like pets before. Creating and introducing structure. Whatever you are creating, you're going to be able to, with harnessing this energy and then the playfulness energy, you're going to be able to combine that to create a structure and something that is sustainable in the long term, because we have pentacles, and understand that you are learning with them, right? Your pet acted out because of a misalignment with you and with your actions, which is not an obligatory thing, right? When you get a pet, like everyone just does their best. If you get a child, wow. When you have a child, everyone's just doing their best, right? And it's really easy when you get swept up into the world of things to just kind of get overwhelmed. Well, this is introducing, say, a new sleep schedule with your kiddo, that you're not the King of Pentacles, you're the Prince of Pentacles, right? So this is you starting something new with them too. This is you creating boundaries and training programs as well. If you don't have kids or a pet, I don't know. I don't know if this is your pile, my friends. This is very strong kids and pet energy. But let's see. Let's get one more card for the weekend. Five of Cups in reverse. Look at that. By the end of the week, you'll no longer be disappointed. Oh, beautiful. Look, because you've done the self-reflection and you've seen your reflection in the role that the disappointment, the creation of the disappointment played. So, yeah, this is okay. Well, let's see. As far as an argument goes with, or like a family dispute, that was the other one. Okay. You're going to be able to channel your anger, do some box breathing, right? Breathe out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and repeat. That's a really great breathing technique for when you're furious. And you'll be able to move into this space where there can be all sorts of drama around you, but you're just kind of a clown about it. You know, it's kind of like the class clown, or the comic relief, right? Where it's not necessarily inappropriate. In a lot of ways, it's really needed. Okay, but the comic relief in film always comes out when we really just need that wee bit of tension released. So that's gonna be either you're gonna be doing that, or there is going to be someone playing that role for you midweek. And then you will be something about reclaiming your role within the situation, but moving forward with corrected behaviors and patterns that are sustainable. And by the end of the week, you're no longer going to be disappointed. So it's not going to be too bad overall. But yeah, you'll just be getting a new perspective, you guys, and creating something really wonderful as long as you channel. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else for my pile number 2s. Again, please remember the citrine. This is really calling out, especially if you work with crystals. The citrine will help support you through next week. This is the 31st through the 6th of February. So if you like this video, if it vibed with you, please like this video so that I know, because otherwise I do not. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey Pile 3s, welcome to your reading. This was the crystal you guys selected. All right, so let's jump right in. This oracle card is going to show us the energy, the deity, honestly, because this is a goddess oracle, that is going to be helping you and supporting you the week ahead, January 31st through February 6th of 2022. Let's take a look. Isis in rebirth. I have a particular connection with this one for this card because I was born on the 24th, and I love Isis. I love all things Egyptian, so I vibe with this a lot. Let's look a little too much. This is a little emotional. I'm gonna read the book for this one. Hang on. Okay. So, the goddess Isis, with her powers of reincarnation, has a message for you. You are not broken. You are not wounded beyond healing, and opportunities are not necessarily lost forever. Your insistence on defining yourself by your losses and wound stories are not serving you now. Your alignment task is to fully accept things as they are, choose to find a way to put pieces back together, let die what doesn't serve you, and focus on what works. There is so much goodness to come from this situation, even if in this moment you feel trapped. The goddess Isis wants only the best for you. As your fierce ally, she will challenge you when you go off track. So pick up the pieces, tell a new story, and find home again. You will be amazed at how beautifully things come together when you reject the trap created by the stories you tell yourself. You have the key. Use it. Wow, you guys. Ooh. Okay, well, I really can't add anything else to that. That's why sometimes I really love to read, because the creators of these decks, they have very profound and more eloquent ways of putting things. So that's going to represent your overall supporting energies for the week. So let's jump right in. Let's see, how's our week going to start? You know what? We'll use that deck in a second. I actually want to start with this one. Pile 3, please. We have Ace of Wands, feeling passionate. There might be a choice you have to make. Beginning, and the Sun. Ooh, ooh, I love this. I love this so much. Okay, let's see. Wow, so this is a super positive beginning to the week. Ace of Wands, this is, yeah, you guys are going to choose to create something that's very inspiring for you, brings you a lot of peace. I'm hearing eloquence, like it's like your world, like you just flow when you're in it, and you're really going to be vibing and connecting in with that energy, and you're going to be incredibly positive. Now, the reason that I this is one of my most favorite cards in tarot that has the Sun, because the Sun does represent, like, really, it's such a powerful card. It eclipses every other card in the reading and uplifts it. And it just infuses positivity into the whole reading, which is really beautiful and powerful. But sometimes readers, like myself sometimes too, but we can get carried away with the idea of, oh my gosh, just so much happiness and joy. And yes, that's true. But what's powerful is that this kind of showcases that this is not going to be toxic positivity. I'm not saying that it would have been, but this is very grounded. She has this dark bird that is covering one of her eyes. So she is just choosing to open the eye that can see the light. She's very well aware, though. She knows that the darkness exists. She's not in denial with it, but she's no longer focusing on it. She's no longer letting it cloud her vision. Let's look at midweek. You guys have a powerful week coming up. Damn, this is cool. Okay. Midweek, pile 3s. Oof. Knight of Wands. Again, very creative energy, or Knight of Swords, actually. But this looks like Knight of Wands. It gives me Knight of Wands energy. This is you being very mindful and guarded about what thoughts you let into your mind. This is creative collaborations with other people. You guys are going to have some really cool, really vibey conversations with a lot of different types of people come midweek, because everyone's going to be just kind of drawn to you like moths to a flame, kind of. I'm not saying that they'll be at that moth's energy, right, which sometimes has a negative connotation, but no, like, you're just going to be very radiant and glowing, and you're going to draw people in. You might have to practice putting up some energetic boundaries for my spiritual friends out there. If that vibes with you, like, you'll know what that means. But just protect yourself. Make sure that you cherish and respect and honor the fact that you have this and that you're using it for good, and you don't let anyone else drain your energy, okay? So let's do end of the week. No, but overall, this is very creative energy. So much creative energy. Some of you like to draw midweek. I see you picking that habit back up, or really just kind of burying yourself into it for a bit. It doesn't just have to be drawing. Drawing's coming through the most strongly, but it could be really any creative endeavor. Lots of really cool conversations, though. I'm seeing a little bit of social butterfly vibes. End of the week. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, that makes sense. And don't let pride get in your way. There was one more, wasn't there? Oh, yeah. A time for healing. Wow. Well, what a way to wrap that up. Hang on, I'm gonna rearrange these cards. Okay, there we go. I just edited that part out so that you wouldn't have to see me like waste your time watching me rearrange cards, especially because I get a little perfectionist about it. Anyways, so the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is big energy, okay? This energy is going to be starting you out for a big part of your overall energy and theme that's going to carry you through a lot of February, I'm seeing. So this isn't something that you're going to be able to process and conquer just in a week, right? Like, especially, this is the message, if you remember, was you're not broken, right? You're not wounded beyond healing, which is interesting because we do have a time for healing as well. Eat healthy at the end of this week. Instead of drinking or overeating or oversleeping at the end of this week, something that can help you feel better is, it doesn't have to be long term, just for this week, for whatever reason, eat healthy, have a salad, wake up a little bit early, but make sure you get enough sleep. This is a lot of self-care vibes, okay? The big salad energy for just eat healthy. But so the message with this was, you know, learning how to stop defining yourself by your losses and by your pain. That's not a cycle that you could just, a moon's natural cycle, she can't force it. She can't wake up one day in first quarter and be like, oh, well, it's okay, I'll be a full moon tomorrow. No, that's not the nature of things, okay? So don't beat yourself up if by the end of the week you have done all of this good mental work and you're feeling good, but you're still kind of struggling. Of course you are. This is a process. But overall, there's going to be improvement. So don't let pride get in your way. There could be a situation at a party or a family get-together where you're going to be feeling a little bit more sensitive, and someone's going to target your ego for whatever reason, and it's not going to be in a big facetious way, so to speak. It's just going to be in a way that's like, you're feeling tender, you're doing your damn best, like you want people to get off your ass. So don't let pride get in your way is your way of handling this. The universe is telling you, like, be gentle with yourself. Ooh, that's probably also why they're saying to get enough sleep, nourish your body. Know that this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. But that's gonna help support you when things like this get in the way, where someone says something offhandedly and it kind of pisses you off. Just let it slide. Choose your battles, okay? Just let it slide. Excuse yourself, go to the bathroom if you have to, breathe through it, and understand that you really want to focus your energy on you and on healing. You don't want to waste your time on someone else that is being off-putting, right? So that's a specific message that came through. So I'm interested to hear what of this resonated with you, what ends up coming true for you. Please comment down below, let me know what you guys thought. I know that these are faster videos, but you know, not everyone has time to chill and watch like a half-hour long or some of my hour-long videos, and I respect that. So especially for just something with a quick little week ahead tune in, I just want to make sure these are good and efficient for you. So let me know what you think, please. If you did like this, go ahead and press that like button. Otherwise, I have no way of knowing whether or not this vibed with you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in your next video. Bye.